Hello student, welcome to organic chemistry. Today we are going to discuss the nomenclature of unsaturated hydrocarbon. Okay, nomenclature of unsaturated hydrocarbon, which is aliphatic. Now it is unsaturated, the compound which must possess at least one carbon-carbon double bond or triple bond, then it is called as unsaturated. The first we have to discuss the rules for naming the compound. So first rule is the select the longest carbon chain which must include carbon-carbon double or triple bond, means this is the functional group. In examples, we got some cases in which there is two chains are present, one is 4 carbon and one is 6 carbon chain. But that 4 carbon chain possesses double bond, then we have to select that chain. Okay, so the longest carbon chain is not only the depending upon the carbon, it must include carbon-carbon double bond. Second, a primary suffix is added to the root word. What is root word? The total number of carbon, to indicate the presence of double or triple bond in a parent chain. If one double bond is present, then it is considered as root word plus locant. Locant means the number of that carbon to which double bond is attached, and ene. If two double bond is present, then again the root word locant and diene. In another, one triple bond is present, then root word locant and a triple bond, that is yne, and two triple bonds are present, then root word locant and diene. In another, the numbering of carbon from which, in alkane we use the numbering from the carbon from which branching is nearer, but in case of unsaturated we have to select from which the carbon-carbon double bond is nearer or triple bond is nearer. The alkyl group other than substituent are numbered, name and places are prefixes in alphabetical order, means ethyl, methyl, like this. Okay, by using these rules, we are going to nomenclate our alkene. Alkene is also called as olefin. Alkene is also called as olefin, and the general formula is CnH2n. What is the general formula for alkene? CnH2n. The functional group in the alkene is carbon-carbon double bond. Okay, now we use four columns: molecular formula, structural formula, common name, and IUPAC nomenclature. Okay, the general formula is CnH2n, and minimum number of carbon present in alkene is 2, so the molecular formula is C2H4. If we use molecular formula C2H4, see the structural formula carbon-carbon double bond and remaining valency of the carbon satisfied with the help of hydrogen. In the common name, it is called as ethylene, ETHYLENE, and in IUPAC name, eth, that is 2 carbon, ene means carbon-carbon double bond. Second, N is equal to 3, the molecular formula C3H6, 3 carbon in a chain, numbering C, 1, 2, 3, first and second carbon connected with the help of double bond, and all the valencies are satisfied with the help of hydrogen. Common name propylene, IUPAC name prop-ene, that is 1 propene or prop-1-ene. Then if we can consider N is equal to 4, then we got actually 3 isomers. Just here I draw 2 isomers, in which, see, 4 carbon in a chain, first and second carbon possess double bond. So what will be the common name? Here is some filling space, blank space for your practice. That is butylene, and according to IUPAC the name is but1-ene. But means 4 carbon. 4 carbon means but. The double bond position is on the first carbon, so due to presence of double bond the suffix is ene, so name but1-ene or 1-butene. In another, In another, we draw three carbon in a straight chain and fourth carbon is branching at the second position and the double bond is present in between the 1 and 2. So according to common name it is called as isobutylene. What is an iso secondary neo tertiary I will be explaining next lectures. Okay. See, the second position possesses methyl group and total 3 carbon in a straight chain. So the name is 2 methyl or 2 methyl prop 1 ene or 2 methyl 1 propene. Okay. Now we use another, that is carbon, number of carbon 5. If we use number of carbon 5, we got nearly 4 isomers. See the first isomer. If we use number of carbon 5, then what is the molecular formula? C5H10. We have to number according to this. Okay, see. In the first structure, 5 carbon in a straight chain, numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just right to left. Why right to left? Because the double bond is present in between the first and second carbon. So easily common name pentylene and IUPAC name 5 carbon pent. First position possesses double bond, so it is considered as pent 1 ene. When the second example, same structure, only the position of double bond get changed. The double bond is present at the second and third carbon. So it is called a secondary pentylene or pent 2 ene. Where in a third structure, see, 4 carbon in a straight chain, see, 4 carbon in a straight chain and a substituent is on the second carbon. So there is a double bond between the first and second and a prefix CH3 is on the second carbon. So we have to numbering from the left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4. So according to common name, it is called as isopentylene. If tertiary carbon is present in a compound, then it is called as iso. So it can be again discussing later things, later lectures. Basically, it is called as 2-methyl. Why 2-methyl? Because CH3 group present on a second carbon, so it is called as 2-methyl, and remaining 4 carbon and first and second possess double bond. So that's why the mistake is, there is a mistake. 2-methyl pent 1 ene is written, but what is the name? 2-methyl but 1 ene. Correct that, but not pent, because 1 carbon in a branching and remaining 4 carbon in a straight chain. Okay. Now in the next structure, see, 4 carbon in a straight chain and a methyl group present on a third. So it is again considered as isopentylene. Okay. See the third and fourth structure both are isomer to each other. Which type of isomer? Positional isomer. The functional group position is same, but just the position of that CH3 prefix get altered. So here also mistake in IUPAC name. What is the IUPAC name? 3-methyl but 1 ene. Here by mistake I give 3-methyl pent 1 ene. Correct that. Not a pent 1 ene. It should be but 1 ene. 3-methyl butene. See numbering from the position where double bond is nearer. Okay. These are the 4 isomer from the C5. Now we have some examples having number of carbon 6. Nearly 12 examples, 12 isomers is drawn from the n is equal to 6 and the molecular formula is C6H12. Okay, see, you have to draw these all structures number of times, so that's why you will get perfection. How the hydrogens are given? Just try to complete the 4 valency of carbon. Okay, the bond line formula, condensed formula is explained in upcoming lectures. Okay, see, in the first structure we have 6 carbon in a straight chain and first and second possess double bond. So the priority goes to left to right. So it is called as N-hexylene, common name, and IUPAC name 1-hexene. Hex. Hex means 6 carbon. Ene double bond. Hex 1 ene or 1-hexene. In second, we have 6 carbon in a chain. The double bond is present at the second and third. So it is called as secondary hexylene, or we can call hex 2 ene. Okay, because double bond is present on the second carbon. Now in a third example, see six carbon in a chain and double bond is on the third position. If we numbering from any side, the double bond is present on third carbon. It is also considered as secondary hexylene. No differentiation is done on the basis of common name, but according to IUPAC, the name is hex 3-ene. See, first one hexene, second two hexene, and third three hexene. These three are positional isomer of each other. In all these three examples, the position of carbon is same, but the functional group position get changed, so they're considered as positional isomer. See, in a fourth example, we have 5 carbon in a chain. See, all these three example, 4, 5, 6, 5 carbon in a chain, and one methyl group is at the substituent position, prefix position, and the double bond is present on the first or second carbon. So, because it possesses one tertiary carbon, that's why they are called as isohexylene according to common name isohexylene. But already I told that we cannot differentiate them depending upon their common name. So IUPAC nomenclature is the most important. See, in the first example, 5 carbon in a chain and the double bond present at the first position, so it is called as pent 1 ene. Correct that, pent 1 ene, and the substituent present on the second carbon, so it must be 2 methyl pentene. In another example, it is 2-methyl 2-butene 2-pentene. Why 2-methyl 2-pentene? Because a methyl group on second carbon as well as double bond present on a second carbon. Now sixth example, third position possesses CH3. Okay, prefix, so it is called as 3-methyl and 5 carbon pent. Again mistake, one hexene should be there. So pent 1 ene. So what is the nomenclature? 3-methyl pent 1 ene. Okay, just slightly mistakes are there, so please correct it. Next, see the examples 7, 8, 9. As they possess tertiary carbon, so all the common names are isohexylene, but we have to differentiate them depending upon the IUPAC name. See, numbering 1, 2, seventh example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, fourth position possess methyl group, so the name is 4-methyl pent 1 ene. In 8 example, both structure are same, just position of double bond get changed, so it is called as 4-methyl pent 2 ene. Okay, where in ninth example, third position possess CH3 group. See, I give numbering from both the side, but left to right numbering shows the nearer number to the double bonded carbon. So 3-methyl pent 2 ene. Okay. Now in a 10th example, see fourth carbon in a straight chain, second and third carbon possess branching. So name 2, 3 methyl group are present. So 2, 3 dimethyl but 1 ene. Okay. Now these are the last two examples. See, 4 carbon in a straight chain, 4 carbon in a straight chain. Okay. First and second possess double bond, so it should be 1 butene. It should be 1 butene, and second carbon CH2 CH3, that is ethyl group is at the branching, so it is called as 2 ethyl but 1 ene. Okay, now what is the last nomenclature? See, the 4 carbon in a chain, first and second possess double bond, so it should be 1 butene, and the third position 2 methyl group are present up and down, so 3 dimethyl but 1 ene, 3 dimethyl but 1 ene. Also there is a quaternary carbon is present, so it is also considered as neohexylene according to common name. Okay, the n iso neo tertiary secondary, these nomenclature prefixes used in a common name, the primary secondary tertiary and iso, these abbreviations regarding to the carbon is discussed in the next lectures. So this is the basic nomenclature of the alkene. This is very important for the 11th as well as 12th student. Okay, draw the structures on page. Try to learn it. Okay, it is very simple, very easier, and it is well explained or again brief in the next lectures. So please keep study, stay home, stay safe. Good day.